This is where we spill the tea. I mean, we're here.
We're on the Jones Beach Boardwalk.
Oh
Dee
my
Snyder's
God.
calling it.
Wrap it up. We've been hanging out with the hot teas.
The hot teas, by the way, Armies. Hashtag Long Island Life. Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome back to Long Island Tea, where we spill the tea on living our best Long Island life. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Sharon. Welcome back.
Welcome back. And we're at a very special episode because we are having a remote in my backyard.
And I love it.
And there's my little Thomas, little dog,
He's
is
so
here.
cute.
And Duke's running out. Like, Chris is trying to, like,
Wrangle the dogs.
wrangle Duke because he's, running. They're on leads, and so they're, like, getting tangled up in all the camera equipment.
Well, it's so funny because you're on vacation right now.
Yeah, right?
So
Yeah.
I'm like,
Can't you tell?
crashing your vacation.
What somebody said that they're like, oh, you're on vacation this week. Hope you're going somewhere warm. And I'm like, Long Island's warm. But it's been so crazy. And I'm like, I think I'm kind of, finally feeling the effects of burning it at both ends all week.
Yeah.
As you can probably tell, I'm like, oh.
Well, you had so much going on.
Yeah.
So
It's been crazy.
How you doing?
How you doing? Starting with last week, I think it was like a week ago today, and it's been something every single day. Patrick and Ed, my besties, they were in the city.
Yeah.
And Kenzie and her friends and Tegan and all, they had tickets to go see the Wallows. I didn't know who it was.
I don't know who that is.
It's from this show 13 Reasons Why or something. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they loved the Wallows. Anyway, and they were playing in the city. And so Kenzie talked us into driving. She was like, well, your bestie's there, and if you drive us, because she doesn't want to drive and park in the city. It's a lot.
Yeah.
And she's like, if you drive, I'll drive you home. You can go out
she's
to
a
have
good
drinks.
girl. Yeah.
I was like, fine. And so it was great because I wanted to see Patrick and Ed
Yeah.
anyway. But that was Friday night in the city, come back late. And it was so fun. It was great to see them. And we went to an amazing French restaurant. And then Saturday night was Pitbull.
Yeah, but not the real Pitbull.
Yeah. I'm like, Sharon, what time are you going to be there? And you're like, oh, we're going to the different Pitbull. I'm like,
So
what?
it was KTU's concert.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it until
KTU
Danielle.
radio.
Yeah, Danielle texted me and she's like, I'll see you Saturday. And I'm like, no, I'm going August 5th.
Oh, so Danielle was there. I thought
Yeah.
you meant Danielle was going to your show.
No.
Oh, shoot. I would have texted her.
Oh, so I'm like, it's not Saturday. What are you talking about? And she's like, no, remember I was telling you it's like Father's Day? I was like, oh.
Yeah.
No, I'm going
Sharon,
August 5th.
we talked a bit. Remember we thought it was June 11th, and then we were like, no, it's Father's
Yeah,
Day.
yeah.
I know. It turns out you're going to the August 5th concert
The
at Jones
actual
Beach.
Pitbull concert,
Which is the
yeah.
Pitbull concert.
But Pitbull was headlining the KTU concert.
Yes, which was like a full evening of all these different acts.
Right.
Let me grab the dog. And, so it was really cool. It was great. Tegan and her 3 friends went, and then Kenzie and Penelope and their friend Andrew went. And so we had such a good time.
Oh,
it was like
good.
all the kids.
It was cold though, right?
Oh, my God.
I text you. I'm like, it's a beautiful night for it. You're like,
Right, I forgot. It was freezing and like it was windy. And I love Jones Beach, but it was so windy. But once you got we had amazing seats in the orchestra, and once you were down there, awesome. And we had a VIP access, totally worth it.
is
Hashtag
better.
totally worth it. I was like, always go VIP.
wow, that's awesome.
And it was a lifesaver.
yeah, those tents, they're amazing.
Oh my gosh. And then avoiding the lines.
Yep. Exactly. You have
makes
your
all the
own
difference.
very special bar and
Yeah.
seating.
And restroom, just so critical.
It is. It is.
Like a whole,
Absolutely. You don't have to wait online.
Yeah.
It's
So we
awesome.
had the best time that night. It was so so right by the time Pitbull got on, which was like 11:30 p.m.
Oh my God! He didn't come on until then. How many songs did he perform?
He did a lot, and he was awesome.
I love it.
And his concert's going to be just amazing. So August 5th, the girls are all like, "We're going back."
Yeah.
But I love it because he had full dad bod.
Yeah.
He's got dad bod, and he's got his.
But he still shakes them hips.
He's bringing it.
He's
bringing
okay.
it. And Ava Max was his opener, and I didn't know who she was, but she sings that
good.
"Sweet But a Psycho" and several. I love her new song, "The Motto." But she was awesome.
Was she? Oh,
Her
good.
dancers. It was funny because the girls. I had all the girls and kids with me, and her dancers come out and they're very female empowered.
Yeah.
They were no
Bringing
bra,
it, yeah.
and tight shirts and all choreographed, and they were they had the moves, and her message was all very female empowering. And then Pitbull comes out. And they were in lingerie, his dancers, and there was a lot of twerking going on.
Yeah.
And the girls were like, I'm like, so listen, that's the way it used to be.
Right.
That's all the videos in the 90s were like girls in bikinis on yachts or boats.
Like hoods of cars.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, Pitbull's still just living in that life.
Yeah.
Okay. He has not.
That's okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
Because he's Pitbull.
So that was super duper fun. I took a ton of videos because he just brings the party. It just feels
He livens
good.
the crowd. Like, it's just such good.
It was all positive.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, I took my life from a negative to a positive.
I love
you
it.
You can too.
I love him.
And we were
I
like,
love him. So cute.
It was so cute. But that was awesome. And then, like, the next day, my family came to town. My entire family.
Was it like 5 a.m. or 5 p.m.? Like, I know their flight was like...
They left Phoenix at 5 a.m.
Okay,
and
yeah.
so I was like tracking them the whole time because of all the flight delays and craziness, and they were delayed a little bit, but then they got in perfect timing to Long Island MacArthur at like 5:45 p.m.
Good.
But it's like my sister and her 2 babies, like a 1-year-old and a 4-year-old, and her husband and my dad. So it was 2 cars. It was a 2-car sitch.
2-car pickup. Mm-hmm. All
Because
that
of
luggage.
the car seats and all that. So craziness. And anyway, I love it. But, like, I had a great time. I loved my niece and nephew. But having babies and kids around, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, you haven't been there in a long time. So and your kids are grown.
I know. I'm like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Also, shush.
Everybody shh. It's so funny. So, like, Everly turned 3.
I know.
Yeah.
I saw her pictures.
My little baby girl. She's so cute. I can't believe it either. So, like, I've talked about this before. She still drank a bottle until she was 3. So, like, no judgment here, right?
Nope.
So, like, my biggest thing was, like, you turn 3, no more babas, you're a big girl. Well,
nope.
This morning was really rough.
Oh.
And I'm literally, like, clinging to me. I need Milky Baba. And I'm like sending my husband pictures. He's like, stay strong. You got this.
Oh.
So I'm like, and then the next thing was like, I need Dad.
Yeah. She's like, who are you?
Yeah. What are you doing? Because she only does it to me, like everybody else. Like, she only has a bottle because I'm a sucker.
Yeah.
Like I give in.
Yeah.
I didn't this morning.
Good. I'm so proud of you. Cheers. Cheers. Wow. That's hard. Being a parent is hard. And you forget until you see, like, I'm watching my little sister go through it, and man, the energy and her patience, and I'm just like, ugh.
I just want that patience.
You have it.
I try, but sometimes I'm like, stop screaming.
You have it. It just, you don't have it when you're older, right? When you're older and kids are crying in restaurants and stuff, and you feel for the people.
Or on the
but
plane,
I was like,
and you're like,
also,
shut that kid up.
Seriously. Seriously. You know what I mean? Anyway, so it was great. And my dad's here. As you could probably tell, we're in my backyard.
I know. I can't wait to see him.
He's around. I think he's napping because he had a very early morning where he gets up and just burns things in my fire pit.
Well,
24 hours a day.
I love it. I love it.
Burn it. He's like now going around to the neighbors' garbage.
Who needs a shredder, right?
And taking out their recycle, because in Arizona you can't burn things.
Right. So he's like,
they
a
have
little
no
pyro.
burn days because of smog and because of wildfires, and so
it's
this is
different.
like he just sits out here and like this is what he wants to do for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Is just burn stuff.
I love it.
In the fire pit.
Get rid of all your like.
We saved it up for him. We
files,
saved it up for him. We knew it was coming, so we're like, okay, fine. But so my dad's still here. My sister. So yeah. So, oh my God, Sharon. Okay, so much happened. So then Tegan had her moving up ceremony.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Which was super fun, and I'm so proud of all these kids. These kids are so impressive, and she got like the special art award, and she's
amazing.
so cute.
Good.
I know. And then to celebrate, we went to hibachi.
Yes. How was it?
It was super delicious and fun, and it was my niece's first hibachi.
Aww.
And I felt bad because she was crying immediately.
She
and
gets scared.
Kenzie and Tegan are like, she needs to shut up.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is she crying immediately? Nothing's even happening.
Right.
Because of fire.
Yeah.
I'm like, you think about it. I'm like, girls.
And they yell at you, like, in a funny way.
And they're slamming the knife.
Yeah.
But I'm like, girls, think about, like, she's been taught, she's 4, right? So she's been taught fire is scary, fire is bad, be careful, fire. And then they're like, whoo,
right in front of her
and
face.
Everyone's like, woo. She's a complete 180 from what she's been.
And it's like, you don't play with your food, and then like they're chucking the shrimp to your.
Yeah.
You gotta catch it in your mouth.
Yeah. It was awesome. She ended up having a wonderful time. It was super fun, but it's just been like nonstop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then right after Tegan's moving up ceremony, the next day was prom.
Yep.
That was yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
So this is where I'm at in life.
Yeah.
And it was like
exhausted.
nails, hair, corsages, pictures. And then Kenzie, like, I thought everyone was coming over at like 6 because the limo came at 7.
Okay.
And then, like, during the day, she's like, 4:30.
Everybody got ready here?
Yeah, everybody got ready here, you know, and all the parents come over, which I love.
Yeah.
And the parents, like, text me, how can we help? They're all fabulous.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I was like, 4:30, what?
What do you mean?
and so she gets here and she's like, help me get ready. I'm like, help you get ready? I got to go get the catering.
Right.
Like,
I got to go
I don't
get
know
the
what
food.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, I can't be at 45 places.
Oh, man.
So it was like that. And then with Stony Brook, everyone goes to the village and gets their picture taken.
So
Stony
cute.
Brook Village, like the whole class goes.
That's awesome.
Which I kept saying, like, let's just go home. It looks just like this.
Yeah, exactly.
But
all the greenery.
I was like, it doesn't look any different.
Right. But no, it's like a thing. Like my class always went to Babylon to the Argyle Park.
Oh, yeah.
With the waterfall and everything.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
That's a pretty park. But then this is what I was going to tell you is because I think this is a Long Island thing, but I think it's actually even unique to Long Island. Her high school, they have the prom at the high school.
And they have a whole red carpet.
Yes. You didn't, right?
We didn't have that, no.
Let me just tell you, it's so much, they loved it, but I was like, thank God they didn't do this when I was in high school.
But is it like who arrives the best way? Or is that your district?
Yeah.
Right? Like
Kinda.
you have to like, you can arrive on like a 4-wheeler.
No, so like the first, okay, so the limo comes at 7 and they all were great, so cute. And then the doors don't open until 9.
Oh.
So they line up for 2 hours before to go in.
So they're just hanging out in the parking lot?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which, you know what the kids are doing in the limo in the parking lot at prom. Let's just be honest. I was like texting her, like, you need to get it together because then they have this whole red carpet and they, the parents get seats.
Oh, my God. I love it.
So they have bleachers lining the red carpet and you have to have a lotto.
Oh, my God.
Like, you have to win the lottery to be there. And so then the fire trucks come and a lot of kids get dropped off in fire trucks. And, like, people go to these whole elaborate things.
Yeah.
There was, like, I can't even tell you how many Ferraris. We're like, bored. We're like, another Ferrari.
That's so
We're not
funny.
even impressed anymore.
Yeah.
Crazy. And then, like, the kid will drive up and then the parent, like, hides and then, like, jumps in and drives it away.
Takes the car away. Oh, my God,
I'm
funny.
like, how do they even... It's crazy. But the pressure, because they live stream it.
Right.
So then there's people watching.
So
and
were
then
you in the bleachers?
No.
You didn't win the lotto?
No, I didn't enter the lotto. I'm like, no.
I like my living room.
I love you, but I'm not going to go and watch 500 kids walk.
Oh my God, that's
I don't
a lot
know
of
them.
kids.
Why
Yeah.
would I do that? But we had everybody here, like
so cute.
other
All the
kids.
parents.
Yeah. So we had our own watch party on the TV.
Did you do? Oh, you should have done another projector.
I know. We talked about it. Because we were out here, but I was like, you know what? We wanted to go inside, and so we were watching it, and it was hilarious. Like some people get out and like totally eat it. You're like, oh my God, the pressure.
The pressure. But I wondered, did you guys do like who wore it best? Like Joan Rivers type of stuff?
Yes, we did. I mean, but we weren't, we're not judgy because they're all beautiful and they're all cute and, they all tried so hard to look gorgeous. Their best day and they all looked amazing. And then you feel so bad. They get out and like completely eat it on the red carpet in front of all of these people and people watching. I'm like, thank God we didn't do that.
Yeah.
I just went and parked and nobody was staring at me.
God.
And you walked in and out. And those heels, and they're navigating those heels. They don't normally
know how to wear heels. Yeah.
Girl, I was like, the pressure. But they handled it great. And so they didn't get in until 10:30.
Oh, my gosh.
They said it was fine. They're like, by the time, they liked it. They were
Did they keep it going? Like, how late did they
midnight.
Okay.
It closes at midnight, and then they came home.
So a lot of proms, too, on Long Island, they won't let you take transportation. They bus the kids.
Oh, God.
Because they're afraid of what can happen in those limos and stuff like that. But they'll also do it, like, the night before graduation so that you have to stay until and make sure you have to go to, like, the graduation practice the next day.
I've heard that. That's mean.
Yeah.
Let them enjoy prom. What the heck? I mean, a lot of kids were doing graduation the next day, and I'm like, they're exhausted. Mm-hmm. So her graduation is now Sunday. So today is like our quote-unquote day off. This is my... But it's been crazy. I mean, this is my vacation. Sharon, my phone's been blowing up the entire week.
I know.
Literally,
I'm like, hey,
where I've not been on the phone the whole time.
Sorry. So...
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's what we do, you know? But I was like... I've just been like working and juggling all the stuff, and then that's graduation. We're going fishing tomorrow.
Oh, that's exciting!
And my dad's a fisherman.
I know, I love it. He loves to do that. But you're going too?
And we've never gone with him. Usually, like the last time he came, it was really sad because nobody went at the last minute. And then he was like fishing by himself, him and the captain. I was like, that's so sad.
Yeah.
But I had to work or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I was like, this time we're planning it, we're blocking it, and we're all going with him.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And a lot of, I don't know if she'll cut this, but you had your first career experience on a fishing boat. I don't think people know that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They don't know that about you.
They don't know that. But that was a different kind of fishing boat. So, yeah, people don't know that. People always say, like, tell us a fun fact about yourself that would surprise people. I'm like, well, when I was 18.
You want to know.
I worked on a fishing boat in the Bering Sea.
I think that's so
like the deadliest catch.
Amazing. I love it.
And listen, you want to talk about work ethic?
Yeah.
That's when you learn like that this job is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining about this job. When you live on a fishing boat factory for 64 days, not that I was counting.
Oh God.
But no. So for me to be around fish, you're right, Sharon.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't fish usually. I got my fill. But it's going to be fun because it's going to be
So is everybody going or just you and your dad?
Now, me, Dad, Thomas, Tegan, Penelope. Kenzie, it's like the day before her graduation, and she's working, and she doesn't want to go and then get like fried, sunburnt, or whatever. And so it's just us. It's 5 of us.
That's awesome. I love that. Where are you going? Out of Captree?
No, we're going right here at Port Jefferson.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. That's awesome.
I'm excited. You go out by the lighthouse and the striped bass or something. I don't know. My dad will tell you. Anyway, so if there's a swath of smoke around here, it's because my dad's burning stuff in the fire pit. I apologize in advance if he, strolls out here shirtless. But
you never know what you're gonna get.
It's what grandpas do.
Yeah, exactly.
And by the way, for our hot teas, my neighbor was out here mowing the lawn for 2. My dad's like, your neighbor mowed the lawn for 2 solid hours this morning, and I'm like, I know.
Wish he would have waited.
I know. It would have been annoying, but I was like, no, they'll be back. Don't worry. Okay, but let's talk about the wine of the week that we're drinking.
Oh my goodness!
Because after all that,
you needed it. This is absolutely delicious. It's Palmer Vineyards 2019 Pinot Blanc. This flavor of pineapple, allspice, and vanilla take your palate on a tropical journey.
I need to go on a tropical journey somewhere.
Right. So I thought this was a good vacation wine. At least it's
my palate going on a tropical journey because it's so. Sharon, it's so crazy every single night this week. And so finally, I was supposed to go to our friend Augie's going away tonight.
Are you going?
I can't.
Aww.
I just really am like, I can tell.
It's too much. Yeah.
I'm not feeling great. And I can tell.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do too much. And then because graduation day is Sunday.
Right.
So after fishing, Saturday, graduation Sunday. And then our advertising agency, Paradise, comes in.
You're meeting them for dinner on Sunday night.
Yeah, graduation night.
Yeah, I was thinking
supposedly. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Because that might be a lot.
Yeah.
And then they're here on Monday. And then Tuesday, I go to Ithaca. Because that's what you do. And I have a meeting on the way to Ithaca.
I know. I was
like
getting
at
confused.
9 a.m.
I'm looking at your calendar and I'm talking to the DMO and they're like, we don't have her registered for any of the meals. And I'm like, I'm not too sure if she's going to be there for the breakfast, lunch.
Thank you, sir. I was like,
she's got a meeting on her calendar as she's driving up. So.
Yeah, because somebody was like, we need to meet with you on this day. And it's in Nassau County on the way as you leave Long Island. And so I was like, well, turns out I'm driving to Ithaca.
Yes.
So I'm going to stop.
Yep.
First thing in the morning.
Yep.
Get up early and have a meeting. And then
continue your road
and then
trip.
It'll make it where I'll miss lunch, but then I'll get there in time for the
dinner.
The meetings.
Yeah.
So I'm like, and then turn around, come back the next day.
Ugh.
It's cuckoo.
Cuckoo is
I know.
right.
I can't.
But there's so much going on. Like I can't even. I was trying to schedule a meeting in your calendar, and I'm getting like dizzy looking at it. I'm like, I don't know. It's
horrible. But the good thing was if we come back and then it's July 1 and you start to go into the 4th of July weekend.
Yes.
And I'm like, now we're talking.
Summertime on Long Island.
Yes.
I love it.
And I'm like, my calendar is just like completely starts to clear up.
Yeah.
And everybody, because nobody wants to do
anything.
Right. Everyone's like, we're busy. We're having a good time.
It's summer. And it's 4th of July.
It's 4th of July
like
weekend.
kickoff.
There's a million things going on.
I know.
And
there's so much going on. We have so many events to talk about. Let me see here. We got
there's a ton of fireworks, by the way, and there's a whole blog on discoverlongisland.com. If you go on there, you can see our whole blog of fireworks stuff,
where we probably list a majority of this.
Yeah.
Connetquot River fireworks on June 30th, and the viewing locations include Snapper Inn, View Restaurant, Timber Point, anywhere on the water in Oakdale and Great River area. You can go to connetquotfireworks.com. My favorite right now is the Alive on 25s. Like, they're starting to pop back up. This is July 1st. It's a pop-up summer festival on Main Street in Riverhead, and live music, food, craft, beverages, and other events. Fireworks at Grange Bell Park. Visit downtownriverhead.org. Valley Stream Fireworks, July 1st. Fireman's Memorial Field. Eisenhower Park does their Lakeside Theater July 1st for Captain Jack Band. It's a Billy Joel cover band.
Ooh, fun.
Which is so cool. There's a lot. There's so many. Long Island Ducks Postgame Fireworks, July 1st through the 3rd. They do it the whole weekend, which is cool. Independence Day Fireworks on July 2nd at the Shinnecock Bay, Southampton Fresh Air Homes annual fundraiser. Additional viewing from Cooper's Beach, which is number 2 in the nation.
In the nation, Best Beaches by Dr. Beach.
Riverhead Raceway, July 2nd. Orient Harbor Fireworks on July 3rd.
I mean, like, literally just go anywhere.
Yeah, literally
I think
anywhere.
what we're saying is, like, just literally go anywhere, and there's amazing fireworks stuff happening.
Michael and I were talking about this on the way here. Jones Beach, July 4th fireworks. They do an incredible display.
Yeah.
But, like, even the best part about it is, like, driving down Ocean Parkway, leaving and seeing it. Like, like, avoiding the traffic.
Do you leave early? Yeah.
Leave early, but you can see it everywhere down Ocean Beach Parkway. It's awesome.
Yeah. Michael, are you going to Bree's here too? Are you guys going to the Dan's Papers like chef thing this weekend? Ooh, so fun! That's in the Hamptons. What?
It's at Long Island Aquarium.
Oh, it's at the Long Island Aquarium.
There's like multiple events.
Yeah, but that's awesome because there's like a lot of chefs and it's very like bougie. Dan's Papers has, and then I'm gonna go to the Dan's Papers Rosé Soiree on July 9th, which is my birthday.
Your birthday.
So,
what better way to celebrate?
Yeah, I was like, I'll go to the Hamptons.
Yeah, no problem.
Do you think I could bring little Thomas with me?
Oh my God, he's so cute.
It kind of looks like a Hamptons.
He does.
Like,
you got to put him in like your purse.
I know. I need like a Louis dog carrier or something, like something cute. I remember when I first went to Pines at Fire Island, and I was like, I feel like it's a requirement to be at the Pines. You need a 6-pack and a small dog.
Yes,
you need a 6-pack of ass.
He's so cute.
And then everybody had a small dog.
Yeah.
I was like, "Where's my little dog?"
Little Thomas.
And now I have him.
He's so cute.
So anyway, that is a lot going on for 4th of July, and it's just I'm so excited about it because I feel like that's when my life finally calms down is when I get back from Ithaca, and my dad will still be here, and we'll just
do some
go
fun
to the
stuff.
beach.
Yeah.
We got a new paddleboard for Christmas, and we haven't broken it out yet.
That's awesome.
I know. I'm excited. So I had something, Sharon, I thought was really interesting.
Oh,
it's a stretch.
That's a stretch.
I know. But did you read this article about the Long Island University has been going through a 3-year effort to digitize 1.7 million pages of Robert Moses's records?
No. Oh my goodness.
Speaking of Jones Beach and, all the great state parks on Long Island, which were kind of like visionary and designed by Robert Moses. So by the way, it's Friday, right?
Yes.
So you can tell I'm like right in the flight path of people that go to the Hamptons on Friday, and then they come back on Monday.
So every Friday.
So you get like the little private planes, and then sometimes the helicopters that go through. I've never minded it. I know Long Islanders get really upset over that, but in Scottsdale, I lived right by the Scottsdale airport, like the private airport, and during like Phoenix Open and Barrett Jackson and stuff, I swear sometimes the jets, I was like, are you going to land in my pool?
Right.
You could like look up and see the actual detail of the private. You could almost see the faces on there. Anyway, so I thought this was cool. Robert Moses records, because how cool. They were just sitting in like some building in state parks.
That's amazing, as they should, right?
And now they're going to be preserved.
Should be digital.
Yeah, and now they're going to be preserved forever, which is great because again, he had blueprints and land acquisition records and letters and photographs from, he was known to be like the, quote, master builder of New York.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I think that's so awesome that we're preserving that. Whatever you think about Robert Moses, the work that he did and how he, built
navigated. Yes, 100%.
It's still history that's awesome that they went. So congratulations to LIU for doing that. That was really awesome.
That is awesome.
What about you? What else is going on? Celebrity?
There's a lot of celebrity that's like, I know. Like,
well, there's a lot of news that's like,
Yeah, I know. I kind of feel like
what were you going to say about Amber?
Just Amber Heard. I just feel like she's going through like, I don't know. We were talking about it before we started recording, and she's just a hot mess. Like,
it's
sad.
It's too bad.
It is.
By the way, when I was talking about Britney's wedding, I was thinking about it later, and I was like, what she needed was Hair by Kathy. Literally, because her hair, I was like, I mean, the girls that went to prom last night, and we went to your sister, right, to do the girls' hair by Kathy, and
so cute.
I mean, gorgeous.
It came out so beautiful.
And like professional makeup with some eyelashes. Like, come on, get it together.
It's beautiful.
Her wedding was amazing, but like, why wouldn't you get professional hair and makeup?
Why does she always have smudged mascara on her face?
I don't understand that look. I don't understand that look. The other thing I was going to tell you is did you see the interview with Anna Delvey?
No.
On the Today Show? Girl, I was going to say something. I was annoyed by it because... So they interviewed Anna Delvey because she's getting ready to get out. Okay. Right? Of like jail or whatever for fraud. And sometimes the media, you're come on, you're looking for this narrative. And I loved her. First of all, she said she felt like the character in the show, Inventing Anna, nailed her.
Really?
She said that the character nailed her. She felt like she was watching herself. She felt like it was very true to form. Wow. So if you watch Inventing Anna, it's really awesome. And then, the reporter was like, so, you're getting out and you had all this fraud. Like, do you feel the need to apologize? And I loved her response. She's like, I am not 12-year-old girl. I do not apologize. And then we're like, you don't feel the need to like say you're sorry for what you did? And she's like, apologize to who? Right. And they're like, the banks. I'm like, really?
The loan officers.
Do the banks ever apologize to us for all this stuff? I was like, and she's like, I really don't think they care.
Oh my gosh, I have to watch it.
She's like, I don't think they care. And I'm like, right. But she's like, and then she's like, look, I'm not condoning what I did. I'm not suggesting anyone follow in my footsteps. Right. But people have done worse, and banks defraud people all the time. Yeah. Like, whatever.
That's so funny.
Get over it.
She's like, no.
And she's selling NFTs.
Is she?
Something. I don't know what. She's doing something with NFTs. And I was like, she's a little hustler. Yeah. I love her. But I was like, I am not a 12-year-old girl. I didn't apologize. I was like, I love
because it's true.
And then the big media headline afterwards, Anna Delvey refuses to apologize. Yeah. Doesn't think she owes an apology. I'm like, come on.
Stop.
To the banks?
Right.
I mean, I get it if she... Anyway, whatever. Yeah. Well, her friend, although, took advantage of her, let's be honest, if you watch the whole show. Like, her friend even sold a bunch of stuff and made her money back. But it wasn't like it was Bernie Madoff, where she ran off with people's retirements,
Right, exactly.
I was like...
She took... Yeah. Whatever. She had, like, right connections.
Anyway, I loved this interview. I thought she was so cute.
I have to watch it. Did you see the... I was looking on, like, we do our research for the pod, but... If you ever go to like usweekly.com, the website.
Well, I'm a subscriber to Us Weekly.
Well, yes, but like I was like let me look real quick, and it's like big, huge picture of Johnny Depp, and it's like celebrities that have been fired from jobs. Like it's so really.
Yeah. Well, what news is that? It's always like their covers are always sketch. You're like
so funny. You never know what to really believe.
Come on, it's all to sell tabloids. It's crazy,
and we love them.
I was watching. By the way, did you watch the Royal Ascot?
I did not.
I was watching it, and I loved Dylan Dreyer's hat.
Oh,
her hat was awesome. I
didn't watch it. I have to look it up.
A hat by Christine Moore, one of the Cam hats. I was like, oh my god, it was gorgeous. Oh, and then Dylan Dreyer was hilarious because she's the weather person for Today's Show. Mm-hmm. And again, we're talking about all the flights and the delays and the travel. And she came back from the UK, and I was watching it because the day my family was coming in town, I was like, watching the news about flights. And she goes, I don't know. She's like, I'm on the plane, and they're like, oh, flights into New York are delayed because of weather. And she's like, I'm looking at the radar.
Yeah, I'm here. Like, whatever.
I'm the weather person for the Today Show, and I'm looking at the radar.
It's crazy.
And it looks fine.
I don't understand what is happening.
No, it's what's happening is that they forced 30,000 airline employees into early retirement during the pandemic.
Right.
And now they're trying to rebuild employees like all of us.
Right.
And then nobody wants to do those jobs anymore.
Right.
I mean, have you read the articles about unruly passengers?
Yes.
I wouldn't want to do that job.
Well, it's fun. Well, now that they're saying with all the flight delays, they're like, okay, if your flight's delayed, don't sit at the bar and get drunk, because then you still have to get on the plane, and we don't want to deal with you.
Right.
There's like laws that you can't be drunk on a plane.
Right. Yeah. I've seen so many people drunk on planes.
I know, but
it's like a lot of people. I was on this one. I was coming back from DC, And this lady, she was so crazy, and she was in the front of the line, and she was trying to jump into a wheelchair so that she could get on the plane first.
Oh, God.
And she, like, just plopped herself into a wheelchair, and they were like, ma'am, you need to get up. And she's like, just wheel me in. Just wheel me in. And then one of the employees was like, ma'am, I do smell alcohol on you. She's like, I spilled my drink.
Oh, my God.
I spilled it. So and I was like, this is crazy.
You did.
I mean, I spilled it on myself. You spilled it down your throat.
Yeah.
It's where you spilled your vodka drink. She was nuts. And they're like, just if you could come over here and talk to us for a minute. I was like, these people, they don't get paid enough for that.
No, they don't. And they don't want to deal with it all the time.
And it used to be you did that job for the travel
and hospitality.
Like perks, and the perks. But now it's like the perks aren't as much anymore. And I'm like, listen, it's hard.
It's just sad that, it's everywhere. We're facing it everywhere.
I know. People have to just get it together when you travel. And like I said last time, pack your patience.
Pack your patience, yeah.
Because it's hard. These people are doing their best.
And I read this whole thing on Facebook the other day that it was like 12 things not to do. Like, don't wear perfume, on a plane.
Please.
Don't drink, if your flight's delayed. Don't get too wasted or whatever. Or, be patient. Yeah. Be kind.
And it's hard when you're frustrated and you're trying to get somewhere and you got there early and it's getting to the airport is never easy and checking in and going through secure. You're already stress level 10.
Right.
And then you get that cancellation or delayed and you're like, it's hard not to go into straight mode.
Well, and that's what this person, she was like a flight attendant and she's like, here's my 12 biggest advice for travelers now is like book a day ahead. Don't use Expedia or book directly with the flight with the air carrier because and then it was just like little things and she's like be patient, should be nice because the more nice that you are to me, I will be more likely to help you. But you're going to be mean, I'm going to help somebody else that's I'll kick you. I have the power.
Guess what? Because they're normal people,
right?
And that's what all normal people do. Like if you approach it and you're nice, then they're like, okay, I'm more willing to help you than if you come up and you come at me. Maybe immediately you put somebody on the defensive.
Absolutely.
So anyway, it's going to be a tough summer of travel, but people are getting out there. It's crazy. I mean, everything is so busy. The hotels are full.
They're crazy. I mean, we have our Paradise team coming in and just like even talking to our hoteliers, trying to set them up and help them navigate. They're like, we're completely booked on a Tuesday.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We're sold out.
Yeah, they're like, we can't. Who are you? Like, what do you want to do?
And I'm like, I just want them to meet you and see your property.
I know.
And then they do. They're like, so cute.
It's hard. Everyone's super busy, and you know what? But we're gonna help you do one thing, like a VIP, like an Adelvi, and we're gonna give you a really good service.
Awesome.
We talked about it. This Long Island Wine Camp, which is coming up, and you have to go to all the vineyards.
Well, it's like such an education.
It's like really high level.
Level VIP.
But you don't have to be like, you don't have to know anything about wine to do this.
You're going to learn.
You're going to learn, and it's going to be like a real sophisticated wine camp, and you're going to go to all of the amazing vineyards that we're talk about all the time. Lynn's and I think Pinot and Raphael. Anyway, they're all involved.
Yeah.
And we actually are partnering with Long Island Wine Camp for this to give away 2 tickets.
I can't wait.
And these are expensive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like a $1,500 value.
Yes.
And so Michael's going to put that on our social, on our Instagram. You need to be following Long Island Tea Podcast on Instagram. Oh, funny. Alyssa came today with her notes, and they're like fully, the cheat sheet is fully blown up into this font. She even wrote on there like large font. I'm like, okay,
now with large
Alyssa.
Font. I love it.
Now with large font. Now with large fonts.
She's so good.
So that I stop messing it up. I'm still going to mess it up, Alyssa. But Long Island Tea Podcast on Twitter and Instagram, and our Facebook is Long Island Tea Podcast. You can't mess it up. And if you have any questions, you can write us to spillthetea@discoverlongisland.com. And also, by the way, the last person that asked us the question about proposals.
Yes.
So somebody proposed at the KTU on stage on the thing.
Before or after Pitbull?
Before. And I don't recommend. They came out and the girl was like, and it's just like everyone's staring at you, and then they like ran off, and we were like, and then the DJ came out and he was like, whoa, I don't know there's tears back there. I'm not exactly sure what's going on.
That is so funny.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That is crazy. Like that's like over.
Yeah, I was like,
that's extreme.
Good effort.
Yeah,
good effort.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know how romantic that was, because it was super fast, and I don't think she understood what's going on. And then they just ran off the stage.
Right,
and, it was like,
and nobody knew.
What?
Did she say yes?
I think so.
Right.
Well, he put the ring on her finger.
Right.
I don't know if that was a yes, but
that guy said he's proposing at Planning Fields.
Oh, he is. Oh, okay. So the guy.
Oh, that wrote
should
to
we
us?
say who it is? Oh, no. Okay, we can't say what, but the person that wrote us told us where he's going to propose.
Oh, and
it's a good one.
It is a good one.
It's a good one. So, okay, we'll report back later when it's done. Let us know when it's done and send us pictures.
We can't wait to see it.
Oh, yeah,
Yay.
send us pictures and we'll post it. But I'm glad, hopefully, helpful at all. But anyway, there's so much to do around Long Island this and thank God for Alyssa giving me the cheat sheet.
I know, I love it.
Yeah, but DM us if you have questions or if you want us to, chime in for something to do.
Yeah, or you want to,
tell
talk
us
about
your favorite thing.
Yeah, exactly. Or we like to do the charity.
Yes.
So if you have a charity you want us to mention, DM us or email us at Spill the Tea.
And more podcasts. It's so funny. More and more people every single day. There's new podcasts.
I know.
I feel like.
But you know what I've been hearing a lot on the radio, like advertising for podcasts. I thought that was really interesting. And it's like, I don't know. I thought it's interesting to hear that.
Yeah,
on the radio.
We should probably do more advertising for podcasts. Okay, so it's a perfect beach day. So we're gonna go. I think that the team, they're all here. Chris and Alyssa and Bree and Michael, and we're gonna go. I think I'm gonna let everybody. Like everybody needs to go to the beach
because it's gorgeous out.
I know. We should not be sitting here doing a
podcast. We need to be vacation anymore.
It's not. No, I have an interview right after this with Newsday about 4th of July, and so there's no vacation anymore. It's fine. But it's gonna be a nice, hopefully chill night, and we have a lot coming up. We have a meeting with Dr. Reed coming up.
I know,
where we're
that's
gonna
be awesome.
Revamp our Fit Friday and Dr. Reed.
Our hot teas are going to see a lot more of Dr. Reed.
Yes, and she is she's so cute. I love her.
I love her.
I know, and so we're gonna talk to her about like weighing in on stuff, and then Bree and Chris are doing a couple of really cool LITVs on North Fork hotels. And by the way, there was a great article in Newsday about East End Eats.
Oh,
and
yeah.
all the new restaurants, they're like pop-ups for the summer in Montauk and Hamptons and North Fork. And there's just like a million.
There's so many.
I mean, there's too many to actually even mention, but they're everywhere. And they're like everything from celebrity chefs to like, clam
and I love
shacks.
that they're pop-ups for the summertime.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's so cool. What a great idea.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good
pizza.
summer.
There's like famous Brooklyn pizza places that are out there. I mean, you go out there and there's just like so much to do. So, but we're going to show you some North Fork hotels. And then I think, what is it? Bodie's Beach Club?
Yeah.
That's where I was supposed to go tonight for happy hour.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to skip it and then just watch the LITV episode.
Exactly.
But
you'll be sure to go there because it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I heard it's awesome.
It is awesome.
I can't wait to watch it, actually.
Yeah.
I love watching those LITVs because... Oh, and by the way, our LITV won a Telly award.
Right.
We won a national award it's like the highest level of recognition for video content, video and television content. And we won.
We won a Telly award. It's so cute.
So it's award-winning content now on LITV. So
I mean, we're just award-winning organization.
Crazy.
Here we are.
It's like people don't even care anymore.
Right.
We say we won awards and they're like, okay, cool, another one. I'm like, oh. All right.
It's not that special anymore. But
I know.
No, I'm super psyched. Like our award, the LITV
we
award.
have to like build a whole other
award
shelf.
Yeah, we do.
Oh my God. I didn't even tell you about the awards. I went to the Long Island Press Awards.
Yes.
This is, I think,
Women
before.
of Power?
Yeah, the night before I went to the city, like backing it up one more night. No, it just wasn't women. It was like the power list.
Oh, yes.
The Long Island Power List. It was men and women. And it was hilarious. I was at the table with like the woman at my table with me was from Girl Scouts.
Oh, yes.
She was so cute. I loved her. But it was like, Ernie from EGC.
Yep.
And it was a ton of people that you would know. But it was hilarious. Like they pick songs for you to walk up to.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't know how they knew that What a Feeling from Flashdance is like my theme song.
Oh my God.
But I literally walked up to What a Feeling from Flashdance. I was like, what? It was
how
amazing.
How did you know? That's so
literally,
funny.
I was like, they did such a great job and the food was awesome. And it was at the mansion at Oyster Bay.
Oh,
and so
beautiful.
Thomas and Tegan went with me. It's just such a fun night to be so much good energy and people doing great work.
Yeah, and you should be celebrated.
Yeah, it was
amazing.
nice. I mean, I was like and the award, I got to show you guys, the award is like super huge. It's
is
like
it
heavy.
Oh my God,
I feel
it's
like
like
an
Stanley
Oscar.
Cup.
I was like, oh my God. I mean, it was really awesome. So thank you to Long Island Press, who also owns Dan Papers, just for transparency. Mm-hmm. And they do all these great events. But it was so fun. They move it through, and it was like, fun. This one guy like just went rogue. He grabbed the microphone. I don't know what song it was. It was like "Ain't No Mountain High Enough" or whatever. And he just sang the whole song.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
I was like, And we were here for it.
Yeah,
I was like, this is fun. It was a really, those events aren't always fun, but this one was really fun. So, it's been, Discover Long Island, we keep winning awards. It's like,
it's incredible.
Yeah. And I think Bree was just named 30 under 30 from Long Island Business News.
Oh, was she?
Another one. Like, good. I'm like, Bree, stop with the awards. It's like,
no one cares anymore.
I know. Like, there's so many awards. Like she says, like no one cares anymore. Like everyone's like another award.
That's awesome.
I
Congratulations, Bree.
Which is so amazing. Like, what else can you win?
I know. I don't know.
She's like, I don't know.
I know. It's got to stop.
She's like, anything that can be won, we've won it, I think, at this point.
Awesome.
So congratulations. Thanks to this entire team of
We
amazing pros that are here on a Friday in my backyard. So that,
just hanging out.
Yeah.
We love it.
The best team ever.
We did a little happy hour for all of our awards this week. It was so cute.
Oh, sorry I missed it. Yeah, everybody had fun?
Yeah, we had a good time.
Good. We need to. And we're hiring.
Yeah, we're hiring
a media relations manager. So if you are a good writer and you want to write about if you want to be
a part of this amazing organization that is award winning,
yes,
please send me your resume at swyman@discoverlongisland.com. We're definitely hiring. I mean, we're just
top talent. We get the top talent, so make sure let us know and do it quickly because we're making quick decisions too. But come work for us and be part of this awesome team. So thank you guys, all of the team of Discover Long Island, and thank you. And we will see you next week.
See you next week.